minus 20 minutes. minus 8 minutes. T minus 5 minutes. minus 2 minutes. Minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is Wednesday, so you know what that means. That means Aew Dynamite, a stack night ahead. And it also means that the Wrasslin for Life Network is here. We're back at it. As always, I'm your favorite host, KJ White. The rest of the fam, or members of the fam, are going to be stopping by here tonight as well. But I'm kicking off the show with everyone out there. I hope you're having a phenomenal week. I hope you're feeling good. We got 3 in the books, 2 to go, or 1 to go. I mean, for those who are celebrating Easter and have Friday off, we're there. Friday Junior is tomorrow, essentially. So we're going to get into it. And happy long weekend to everybody. And we are going to get rolling on a stacked, yes, that's right, a stacked AEW Dynamite tonight. I'm looking forward to the show. Can't wait to see what happens. Our card is full. I don't know what you guys are looking forward to. We got Suzuki versus Samoa Joe. Tony Khan, in an interview, did state that this is kind of an ode to Barely Legal, which was 25 years ago. Can you believe it? I'm getting old. And CM Punk is opening the show, wasting no time, folks. So this is the match I'm looking forward to the most, I think, is CM Punk Penta kicking off the night. Are you ready? Bam is here. Good to see you. I need some good wrestling tonight. I'm still pissed that Eurovision is the NXT champs. Yes. For those who don't know, he's referring to Pretty Deadly. Eurovision is a much better name. It suits them perfectly. And yes, they're the new NXT champs. On the good note is, if you've been following along on our social media, and we've talked about it here, the fam at Wrestling for Life Network is in a triple threat fantasy wrestling battle right now with 2 other amazing podcasts. So shout out to them, Cheap Pop, and as well as High on the Ropes. There we go, Boss Monster. Thank God for Tony Khan, Boss Monster. In a couple hours, we'll probably be saying that. Let's hope that reigns true tonight. So, yeah, I know I'm excited. And I have no idea what my previous point was, but good to see you and thank you for being here. Here comes Penta. What do you guys think of Penta's new Escuero? I don't know. I really don't know how I feel about it totally. I like Penta Dark. I love Penta Dark. I'm a huge Penta fan, period. But maybe it's just Marvez, or not Marvez. What do you call him? And wow, blanking on, where is it? Abrahantes. There we go. Alex. Alex. Oh, why did I blank out on that? I don't know how I feel about Alex in the whole gimmick. But Penta, there you go. Boss Monster feels the way I feel. Absolutely. I'm calling Penta. Holy shit. CJ, welcome to the party. Who you got? I mean, I personally just assume that CM Punk's going to win it. I'd love if Penta got the upset. I'm a huge fan of Penta. Obviously, going back to his Lucha Underground days as well, his AAA. He's great. He really is. And I thought, well, I mean, we kind of got a taste of it. He goes back to being Penta Dark and starts breaking arms again. And I thought that was, really cool. That whole storyline, they kind of tied in with Vampiro. Good old Vampiro. Do you guys remember Vampiro? But yeah, this should be a hell of a match, a hell of a night. Then we got Friday. Don't forget, special start time. We will be here at 7 p.m. Eastern to watch AEW Rampage on Friday. We're mixing up the doubleheader. We're starting early. And yeah, we got a Texas death match for the title. My first time joining you for an AEW party, I believe so. Could be, CJ, but I'm just glad you're here. I am actually interested this week. Yeah, very interested. I mean, how could you argue with this card? Tag titles on the line. Penta, CM Punk, Minoru Suzuki, and Samoa Joe. Who else do we got? We got Marina Shafir's debut as well. The crowd is live. That's why I like a good AEW crowd. They're loud. Here we go. Now we got a zero Mieto account chant. AEW is nurturing the future stars wrestling Utah, boss monster. Yes. You can't deny right now. Are you guys watching this? Sorry, I'm completely distracted. I will answer that question in 2 seconds. This has got, if you guys aren't amped for tonight, anyone out there who is a hater of AEW, this right here is good shit. How can you argue with this? We got the Battle of the Chants, two very over wrestlers, toe to toe, crowds reacting to everything. I love it. All right, back to this. Yes, they are definitely nurturing some of the. You got Sammy Guevara, MJF, one of probably the top heel in the company. Some might argue Jericho, but MJF's way better at this point. So yeah, I mean, you got a lot of young guys. We're going to see one of them tonight in Jurassic Express. So yeah, I mean, they're doing a great job. Then we got the veterans. Then we got some of the signings. So it's a bit of a mix. Tony's taking some time here to work out the kinks. But look at this card tonight, and look at the slap off we're getting. Guys, I'm freaking out. Welcome to Wednesday Markout with Dave. Big super kick by Penta. Penta Dark is snapping. What great stuff. Boss Monster says the crowd is lit. I love it. Big elbow. Up to the top. Look at Punk. Holy shit. It's going to be a good night, folks. Strap in. And like I said before, it's like having, family members or friends watching the wrestling with you. You got anyone out there who's a wrestling fan that wants to have a good time, let them know we're here. Give them a shout and have them tune in. Join the family. Like, subscribe, and catch this action with us. You get to watch me mark out and tell some jokes. Unreal. And what do you guys think about Tony Khan. Hey, speaking of unreal, I think your mic is off. She's botching already.
Hello!
Yes, there you are.
Always got to start off with a botch, but that's fine.
It happens. It happens. The mic's the tricky one. Happen.
But yes, I hope everybody in the chat loved the news today because it was not done by me. It was done by my wonderful new tag team partner here at the news. Because, Team
I like it.
Red here, Allie J, as we're calling her right now,
I like
could
it.
change in the future.
Or
But
officially.
officially, yeah. But we got Penta Oscuro versus
Who
Punk
now?
right now.
LJ, welcome to the show. Thank you for joining us here tonight. Our boy Will's out there somewhere. I hope he's doing all right.
I don't know. I was checking the chat, couldn't find him, so I figured I would just hop on here and a
Right,
little
I
earlier
agreed.
than I thought. But we're
Right.
good.
But yeah, the crowd is lit as Boss Monster's letting us know. It is insane right now. Like the energy, this match, they're selling everything. The crowd's double. We're getting the back and forth between the crowd chant for both guys. What a kickoff to the show.
I think it's already. Yeah, like you said, everybody is already pumped for this. And oh yeah, Zero Miedo. Yes, love that. I'm wearing my Penta Phoenix shirt.
That's amazing.
Yeah. I'm also just trying to fix the background because I don't know why it's so fuzzy all of a sudden.
So I'm such a wrestling nerd. I got a little one, right? And when she gets hurt, I got her saying zero mero. Like I got her doing it. We're like, it doesn't hurt. You're good. Zero, zero. And she'll repeat it with me as a means to get over some things. So yeah,
Aww.
who says wrestling can't teach you some stuff?
That's so cute.
Bama's going for Red Dragon. I think it's happening. Stay tuned. I think we're getting new champions tonight. If I could put money down, that would be my bet.
Maybe. It's a really good chance that they will be because I think Jurassic Express. To me, they're just not the full champions yet. They're not my champions yet.
Yeah, I don't know. We're just not totally into them. So
I want Santana and Ortiz to be champions, but.
Absolutely. But I want to see them compete, at least to be up there in the conversation. What else we got? I had 2 AEW wrestlers on my flight about a month ago. I thank them for good work. Very nice guys. Amazing. That's really cool.
How do you not just mark out on the plane?
Right? A little bit.
I get thrown off by accident from excitement. Be like, but why aren't you freaking out? Don't you know who that is?
Right? Yeah. I wonder who it was.
Oh, CJ, I haven't seen you since Cody signed back in WWE. I have been here, but I was taking a little bit of a break. The WrestleMania thing absolutely just took everything out of me, so I needed a little bit of a break, but I'm good. I'm back, and yes, I'm not, angry at all that Cody betrayed us all.
Bossman says, nice shirt, LJ.
Thank you. Thank you.
He said it was very hard not to mark out. I would imagine. I bumped into a couple wrestlers coming out of the movie theater one time. I thought that was funny. They were going in. It was like Raven and Saturn. Who else was there? Rhino. But we didn't say a thing to them because they were going in the movie, right? So we were coming out of one. They were going into another theater, and we were like,
You at least saw them.
That's it. They just walked on by. Big dudes.
Yes, I agree. Let's bring the full LAX back. I would love that. And since, not the rest of the LAX isn't signed to Impact now, so at least I don't think so.
No, I don't believe so either, and I'm looking forward to it. I believe that's where this is going. If you look at the numbers, so we have the match tonight. Another one of the big matches we have tonight is Eddie Kingston and Santana Ortiz taking on the Jerk Off Society. So yeah, go Eddie and the boys. But I think if you look at the numbers game, it might call for some reinforcement. And what better reinforcement than the rest of LAX? Oh, they botched.
Yeah. Punk's knee is doing something.
Oh, was that a sell or I thought it was a botch.
I can't.
Now, are they? He's doing a
I
good
would.
job.
Okay, no, he's allowed to kick him. It's okay.
Right in the knee. Right in the knee. He's good. Punk down. Now, was that a botch that was supposed to happen because he's hurt? Or was that a botch that they're covering up with the staying down? Like, dude, you said to the ref, I messed up, bro. I'm
It's
just going to lay here for a
probably
second.
part of the storyline, I want to say, that maybe if he continues on with this hurt knee, it'll play into like him going for the belt with Hangman.
Holy shit.
That's just a guess.
This looks legit.
Or it is legit. I can't tell anymore.
Wow, he's selling hard.
The only thing that I've learned that wrestling is I can't tell very well when somebody's hurt. Yeah, I'm not the best person for this. I'm just because he's using his knee, so he can't be that bad. He just landed on it. He's fine.
Oh, look, he made up for it.
Yeah, he just used
go.
it. He
There you
just
go.
used it, and he used that leg to stand back up. He's
Yeah.
just fine.
That's marksmanship right there. It looked legit, but I don't believe it is. Not after the Hurricane Rana, guys, and the go to sleep is coming right behind it.
Why
No, it's
is it
not.
so fuzzy? I don't know what to do. Okay.
Yeah,
well,
no. Yeah. I bought the ticket 100% with that one. Just oops. Nice. Oh. Also nice. Cool.
yeah, we're gonna stick there.
There we go.
I don't know why everything's being weird with the fade right now.
That was unreal. So he botches and then just stays down and says to the ref, listen, I'm selling it. I'm selling it. And he sells hard. So everyone's like, oh, shit. He didn't botch. He's hurt. We bought it. We took it. A lot of us did. If you saw the chat, oh, my God, he's really hurt.
He's gonna need. He is gonna need some ice, if anything.
Right?
Oh yeah.
But then he goes up the other side and hits the move he was supposed to kind of hit already. So it's kind of funny how it worked out. But a hell of a match to start the night, folks, and we're rolling. Like, woo. Tony said, don't expect many interviews.
Mr. Tony Khan does know how to open a show. He knows what the people came to see. And he just says, okay, have it. Take it. Yep. I don't care.
Enough said. No, I mean the same thing. I think this is what part of this storyline is I don't specifically know. Oh, sorry, I'm really distracted.
It's okay. I think it's a very disservice to a company to ban some very popular moves.
No, now whatever. If they want to make up their own shit and try and be different, fine.
Yeah, go ahead, sure.
But look, CJ completely agrees with you. Well said. I think that's a little bit of what this is. I mean, you look at a couple guys that Braun Strowman was like, as much as the rumors were, I don't think anybody's knocking down his door to wrestle for them.
No.
So they're kind of creating their own narrative, so to speak. All the puns intended. Because, I mean, nobody's talking about them. So they got this little league, and maybe they're blackballed just because the idea is we don't want you going there getting hurt, or we don't really like the setup, the people. I don't know what the full story is, but you have your reasons. I mean, Tony lets his wrestlers go God everywhere. If they can go to GCW and fight in a warehouse, why not?
Like he would have no problem if he just approached him like professionally and be like, "Hey, we were starting this, and we would really love to, be in business." But they, neither one of those people that you mentioned said any of that.
Oh shit!
Zero.
Did I mention it's gonna be a good night?
Yes. Oh, what is that? No.
No way. No way. Oh, he broke it. Shit. This is why Penta was Impact champion at one point.
Yes. It's
He can-
always Penta. Penta is the best.
He can go. Oh, look.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm not talking that much. This is a really good fight. If you're
No,
not watching,
I'm not.
they're hurting each other, and it's fantastic.
I'm not even apologizing. You can't. If anyone's watching this right now, they understand why my jaw is open and not yapping. Hit it. There we go.
I love Penta, but I kind of felt like CM Punk was going to win just because he is working towards the belt. And Penta's more of a tag team person, so.
Well, here's the thing. Now you walk back there and say, okay, everybody, top us. Do better than that. Because that's a hell of an opener. So they better be ready.
Pops Punk and Penta? What is next? Because if the Jericho Society comes out next, that's just funny.
I don't know.
Boss man, I think it's a disservice that WWE is still in business. That is
in business. I mean, it's
it
beyond.
is a disservice to creativity and the legality of not letting your employees unionize and all that. But that's a disservice. There you go. I know nothing more. I think EC3 is incredible. Yeah, he is. He showed up in Impact. I thought he was a good wrestler in Impact. No? Okay. I don't. I'm just this. I thought the few matches that I paid attention to him in were okay.
Oh, look.
Oh, I was right. The Jericho Society.
Why is Hager not wearing a shirt?
He never wears a shirt. Why is there only 3 of them coming off the plane? Did the other 2 walk?
So shoot. This is hilarious. Oh, we found them.
They're dressed like Butch with suspenders. Why aren't they wearing... The guy on the ground with suspenders is not wearing shoes. They took his shoes.
Yeah,
Kingston took his shoes.
Yeah, that's their thing. That's a disrespect.
I keep forgetting.
Throw him up on the wire. Let's go.
Very smart to business, but he surrounded himself with people who need to control their thumbs and say, I barely know anything about Adam Shear or Adam Scher or anything. I know Braun Strowman is Braun Strowman, but I don't know anything more.
Yeah, and I completely apologize. I'm trying to get around to this control your narrative question and comments, but geez, Red Dragon's on its way out. We just had a Grand Theft Shoery happen. Yeah, no, it's been a great night of wrestling, and we're just getting started. As far as control your narrative, I think they're trying to generate some people talking about them. I think it's a couple guys that they seem like their egos are a little bigger than their actuality. Yeah, and EC3 I never really got behind. I just never really got the EC3.
Understandable. I wasn't the biggest fan. That's why I said just like the few matches I've seen.
Yeah. And I haven't had a whole lot of exposure to him either, but I don't know. I mean, it'll be interesting. I give everybody a chance, but I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, but we got the tag champs coming out.
60-minute limit championship match. Absolutely. Let's go.
Just like you say there, CJ, this is about to be a great match.
This is insane. This feels like a pay-per-view on a Wednesday. I like it.
Yes.
And look, back to back, they come out and you get matches with wrestlers who have sing-alongs. And I told you, AEW plans that shit out.
Yeah. We're singing again. Oh. Love it.
Speaking of belts, did you see the pictures going around of the new NXT belt?
I probably did, but I probably scrolled past it thinking it was a meme or a Photoshop or something. There's a good chance that I did see it, but I was like, no, that's not real.
They know kind of matches the brand a little more. It's not crazy colorful. There are shades on each side of the X, but not bad, not terrible, but it's different. Oh yeah, this Saturday night, Battle of the Belts 2.
Well, I know what we're doing Saturday night. Watching Battle of the Belts 2 with Miss Thunder Rosa versus Nyla Rose in a street fight.
And
I
then
know Vicky's going to get involved somehow.
absolutely, and I think we're going to pull a double header on that night, or a double up, because I think there's a GCW pay-per-view as well that we will be doing on the same night. So there might be some overlap, but that's why we got a team and multiple TVs.
Yeah, it might start at the same time as like AEW's almost ending because GCW likes to put their stuff on a little later.
Yep, and it's only an hour, I believe, for Battle of the Belts.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but hello, Raph Man. Yes.
AJ and CJ.
Who's CJ?
Who's AJ?
I don't know.
Wait, let's try this. It didn't go so well. How's it going, Raph Man? How are you doing? Sorry, I'm just trying to find the button so I can clear that up, but apparently it's not cooperating. Oh, I know why. I know why. We'll do this, and then I'll do that. And then, okay. So there we go. Let's try this. I'm KJ. That's LJ. We are the Double J's here at the Wrasslin for Life Network, and we are rolling along through Dynamite, Raffman, and everybody else, CJ. I hope you're having a wonderful week. I hope it's going extremely well. And if you're not enjoying this night of wrestling so far, you don't like wrestling.
Yeah, you actually don't like wrestling if you don't like what's just happened already because we had a barn burner to open, to use some JR phrasing, a barn burner.
A barn burner.
To open there with Punk and El Pentasquiero. Love it. I listened to that theme song far too much, like Zero Miedo. Far too much, yeah.
Too much.
And now we got wonderful tag teams going on right now for the belts with Jurassic Express and Red Dragon.
Yeah, no, Fish just did a dragon screw into the guardrail outside. The dinosaur's hurting.
Yes. I think I'm a little bit behind you, so I'm just going to fight with my stream a little bit, so you're going to have to do the play-by-play.
Absolutely, no problem with that. NXT 2.0 has become very unwatchable. Yeah, it depends how you look at it. We kind of tune in, or at least I tune in with the attitude of like, this is going to be fun, and see how it goes. So
I tune in hopes to seeing Gigi Dolan.
Oh, there you go. Everyone.
I am only a fan of Priscilla Kelly and like Mandy Rose, and I'm good. We're good.
Right? So, I mean, yeah, there's some good wrestling in there. Like, we've had good nights, good matches. But at the same time, there's been a lot of nonsense. I thought the whole Gacy thing this week was garbage. I thought it was stupid. I thought it was silly. Oh, by the way, Rick's home. No worries. That's just the guy who kidnapped him. But we're good. Maybe I'm just being picky, but it was just too fluffy for me.
I saw the Gacy segment there for a little bit, and it was
shit.
It's not good.
Mm-hmm. It's like he's trying to be 2.0 Wyatt, and it just he's not Wyatt.
Yeah, it's like he's trying to do the Mr. Rogers thing in a different way, and it's not working.
Oh,
I think he would have been good.
Tope!
Just like
another Tope. Oh no, run away. Oh. No Tope, they run away.
There we go. KJ, are you pulling double duty on Saturday night? Yes, we were just talking about that, Raph Man. That we have a wonderful GCW event to watch and AEW Battle of the Belts.
Let me look at my calendar.
And then next Saturday is Impact's Rebellion, which is also my birthday area. That's my birthday week that I celebrate. Because right now it's just Thursday is my birthday, so I'm watching Impact anyway.
That's it. Let me see.
Yes, CJ, we are both Canadian. Everybody on this channel is Canadian.
Yes. Yeah, we're very Canadian.
Mm-hmm.
A?
I love how AEW lets their wrestlers make money on the side to support their families. Yeah, it's really
Yes.
nice. Even just letting them have their own Twitch channel is like, what are they gonna make? An extra, I don't know, $10,000 a year from the people that can donate to them.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's stupid. You look at a company that made $1 billion, $1 billion. Why can't the side deals or let them have side hustles that let them put a little change in their pocket? It is one of the cooler things, and one of the
Mhm.
better things that Tony's brought to the table is we pay you for your wrestling, da da da, but you can make your own T-shirts. You can do, you wanna do bubble A, do the bubble A, whatever you want to do and put your name on, as long as you stay within the confines of our code of
Mhm.
conduct, blah 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 blah. Perfect. And I think that's great. I think and you look at all these AEW stars showing up on these little shows, making next to nothing to do it. But it's just change in their pocket, and they get to do what they want. They get to be happy. They get to be healthy. Well,
Mhm.
for the most part. But I mean, I think that's the best way to be. It only seems fair.
Yes. Da da da. Raffman KJ, what do you think of Becky's new haircut?
Becky looks like a star no matter what her hair looks like. Yeah, no, I think she's excellent, and the new haircut, it looks good. I don't long, short. There you go. I believe.
Showing some love for the dragon screw move. Yes, it is very fancy. That's the best word I got for it. It's fancy.
Maybe I was wrong.
Um,
But yeah,
Raff.
we're in.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
go ahead.
Oh, I was just answering more questions. LJ, which wrestler inspires you? Let's go with Victoria or Tara, whichever one you want to go with.
Oh,
Because Victoria Tara is awesome,
yes.
and the beautiful people, Hikaru Shida, uh, and Gigi,
Now
because she's the
Gigi's at it.
first gypsy to do that. So yeah. I'm saying her words. I'm not trying to be vulgar.
No, I'm good with it.
No, I'm talking to the people in the chat. I don't know. Oh. Imagine if The Rock came to WWE and Vince told The Rock he has to get rid of all his extra incomes. He wouldn't.
Yeah, good luck. Good luck. He makes more. Yeah, good luck.
Even better, I want The Rock and his partner to buy WWE. I
Yes.
would love that.
It
Yes.
can't be worse. So let's try it.
Exactly. It can't be worse. WWE actually announced to the wrestlers over Mania weekend they can make money on third-party platforms from now on. But how
Yeah.
much of a cut does Vince McMahon get?
Ooh. But you know what? I think part of that is understanding the times, and they saw what happened with Adam Cole. They saw how important it was to Gargano as well. So I mean, at the end of the day, they are going to they're going to have to change, or else they'll lose other people who have want to chase those ventures. So they
Mhm.
got to open up.
Oh,
Oh,
and Luchasaurus did a double choke slam to both of the guys in Red Dragon, but he only got a 2 count on
and a
Fish.
backflip.
And
Ooh.
yes, Sean Ross Sapp, he did report it, but there's just like YouTube takes 30% of all your super chats. I'm pretty sure WWE probably takes a good amount. Also, I'm setting up a Twitch for us because when you stream and you're a pretty girl on Twitch, you're allowed to do whatever you want.
Oh, good.
Like I mean, like you're allowed to smoke pot on the screen. You can drink. You can review things. You can do the. Apparently,
Why
they
did
have a
you?
little.
I laugh at where you started with it.
I had to start there because I was just like, you can do all those things over there, and they won't. And as long as there's a pretty girl on screen somewhere, they won't take you down ever. They'll actually coddle you and hug you and put you in your own category.
LJ's the head of marketing for us.
That's yes.
An aggressive
Because
style.
Discord and me are arguing. It doesn't want it. I'm
Oh,
pretty sure it just hates my computer, or my computer hates it because it's trying its best, but it keeps just like, no, we just can't do it.
so Saturday is the Windy City Riot, who we will see Minoru Suzuki in action again. Let me see if I can pull up the card. I believe Moxley's there.
Moxley's always there. Moxley's fighting everyone.
Windy City Riot, New Japan, April 16th.
Well, that was a fancy move. Red Dragon that was 3 counts. I swear to God, his arm hit the mat 3 times. But okay.
Oh.
We got Jungle Boy's in a hold, and he's not near the rope. He's there
trying.
now. He's at the ropes.
He made it.
We have Raffman asking you the same question. Which wrestler inspires you? Also, Jeff Hardy.
I mean, inspires is a tricky one, but I mean, I was inspired for a long time, and I told you when we dabbled in as younger gentlemen in wrestling, very inspired by Kurt Angle, Triple H. Who else? I mean, I'm like Roddy Piper. I always kind of had that. I always kind of had that little edge to me, that side of me where you just kind of go off and start rambling. And Roddy Piper, a huge fan of that. Who else? I mean, that's a fairly good list. I think we're good for that.
I think that was a pretty good list. Yeah.
I think I'm good there. But there's a lot. I mean, and my even someone like Paul or JR, I find them extremely inspiring as well for multitudes of reasons.
Nick saying a little.
Sorry.
Nick saying a little late to the party. What have I missed? Sure, you
have. Nothing.
Well, you missed Punk versus Penta El Schiero, which was already match of the year, a contender. And now we're at the tag team champions, the Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus versus Red Dragon for the belts. So that's what we're at so far.
Listen, if you like wrestling, and I know a lot of people out there, there's this big war between the WWE fans and the AEW fans, and the best place to be is right in the middle of these fans because I get to play both sides like I'm Cody Rhodes and just pick fun at both of them, and they all get mad at me, which is kind of hilarious. But the point is, if you're a wrestling fan and you watch this match and the last match and say, oh, it's just tricks and flips and it's stupid, then you're just being ignorant. You're closed off. You're not paying attention. Because whether you love the characters or hate them, these last 2 matches are tearing the house down.
Absolutely. I don't this. Oh, and Red Dragon didn't take it. The champions stay the champions. Red Dragon does not get the belts.
Clean. Was that clean? I didn't.
That was clean.
That's clean.
Exactly, boss. I don't know. Look, boss monster. Hello and welcome to the chat. Guys, and still, bam, boss. Yeah, exactly. Everybody has the same name right now because I can't focus.
All these D's everywhere.
CJ, damn, who will beat them? Santana and Ortiz.
O'Reilly's not happy though.
Yeah, but I love that he's just so goofy.
Oh, so funny.
That is nice because I don't think I've seen any episode of NXT where he was this goofy. Want AEW to die because of some loyalty to WWE, while AEW fans just want WWE to do better. There's a few AEW fans that just want WWE to just die.
Uh-oh.
Oh, FTR is coming down with their ROH tag titles coming to confront.
Listen to the pop.
Well, I mean, they beat the Briscoes for them. It's kind of hard. And they're being belt collectors right now, too. AAA and Ring of Honor.
6-star FTR. I'm down. The best tag team
FTR.
in the world, ladies and gentlemen. Prove me wrong.
Oh yes, last Friday I did get to watch. I watched this after it happened, but the match with Mox and
And Yuta?
Yuta, yeah,
Madness. I was
good
waiting for
for
Yuta
him.
to give us the, jump up. Are you not entertained?
Yes, we got some fans of FTR in the chat here, both Boss and CJ. FTR versus Red Dragon. Let's go. That's right, Nick. Let's go. I think that would be a really good fight.
Nah, I think that go title versus title. FTR of Jurassic Express, and give FTR another set of belts because we know belt collecting is very popular nowadays.
Yes. Why is Yuta wearing a belt? I love Mox. He's great. He's like, I don't know the gun club. I don't want to know the gun club. I want to beat the shit out of the gun club.
True
Da
or
da
false?
da. Da.
True or false?
Okay.
Moxley kind of reminds me of Corey Feldman. The mannerisms and the talking.
I'm okay with that. Yes.
Am I crazy when he's just leaning like, I don't know the gun club. It just reminds me of
Yeah. Well, yeah. When Corey has no energy at all. Yes.
like you don't know about vampires. Like same kind
Exactly. You
of
don't know. You don't know.
come on, man.
You don't even know.
Oh, I just ruined my
Oh, MJF versus Captain Swan Dean. Cat Dad. Let's go.
yeah, he's not gonna do well. Oh, my shit just turned right off. It said nope, you're not
DCC versus Gun Club. Yep, Black Label something. Black Club Strong. The British
Blackpool
team.
Combat Club, lady.
That I can't get it in my brain.
It's all right.
ROH, your champion. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's the belt that was given to, okay, to Yuta. It's fitting.
Yes.
Has,
ROH
yes.
here.
Okay. Makes sense. Yes.
Houston, I have a problem.
Oh, yes.
I don't know yet. I'll keep you posted, but you're gonna have to keep us abreast of what is going on.
We're in a car commercial that's for some reason involving fencing.
Fencing.
I like fencing, but I don't think I could ever like do it because you have to like buy all the gear and stuff, and it's like, what if I don't like it? Then I'm just gonna have an entire suit here.
I mean, yeah. The problem with fencing is it's too precise. Like I want to like turn the sword over and smash him with the handle.
Yeah, just be,
I don't know. Is it my fault? Like I don't want to just poke. Like, well, whatever. Let's move on. But it's fitting. Yeah,
yes.
that totally makes sense. By the way, good timing on that whole buy the ROH and take that title.
Well, okay, we get it. There's a lot of commercial. Okay.
LJ,
Well,
I'm
we did have a pretty good array of matches so far, so can't really be mad at that. But
That's true.
yes, the Gun Club. It'll be very funny to watch the Blackpool Combat
Club.
I don't know why that name is so hard for my brain to get, but it'll be fun to watch them versus Left Cheek and Right Cheek. So yes.
I'm Canadian, and
yeah, we're all Canadian.
and I wouldn't vote for either one of your presidents.
No.
Yeah, let's not get into politics because
No,
we got
we're
our own problems up here.
Canadian.
We got a guy that really wanted to be in a boy band. But
Yes.
it's a long story. But I mean, trying times, who knows? But yeah, let's stay away from politics. And that being said, what else going on? I'm trying to fix my technical difficulty here.
Well, tomorrow we still have the news. Tomorrow will be Allie again.
Yes.
And then I will be joining you here with Chris to do the Impact watch along. Little watch party. Bring your snacks. Bring your snacks.
Bring your snacks.
Oh, and now we got Tony Schiavone here with Tony Storm and Jamie Hayter. Oh, cute top, Jamie. It looks like a Sheen top. I know it. It's cute. Very cute.
It's like a Sheen top.
Yeah, a Sheen top is a brand name, Sheen.
Oh, is that like the? I think I know. Do they send it in the mail all the time?
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
Fashion Nova, but like Canada almost. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
sounds
I'm
good.
sorry. I'm
No, it's
sorry.
good. I'm learning. It's important.
Yeah, that's exactly about. You bring your Scooby snacks, you bring your other snacks, you bring all the snacks because we're watching Impact Wrestling with LJ and Chris TM and TM. Gotta have that TM there.
I like it.
Yes, Hater versus Storm. I think that'll be fantastic.
Yeah, I'm in
I
both.
hope. I
Okay.
really hope Storm wins.
I just got to double check my stuff. Give me 2 seconds.
Mhm.
But do keep in mind, tomorrow is going to be a big day. We got the news update. Ollie's going to be on. We're looking forward to that. Then Will is coming out with his brand new little segment that he's going to do, his little show that we call them pop-up shows here. So you never know when we're going to get them, but he's planning to go live with that tomorrow. So tune in, give him some love. If you didn't see the news today, give Ali some love. And other than that, we come back for Impact, your night of the week, technically, kind of, you know what I mean. And we're all going to be there to have a good time. Friday, we come back for the doubleheader. So it's going to be a lot. Give me 2 seconds, LJ.
It's all good. I know your technical difficulty, so it makes perfect sense. MJF is on the way to the ring right now. We recently learned that he is a proud cat dad to a fluffy calico kitty named Piper. And can't help but wonder if that's a little character. Maybe he got a little bit of his character from his little kitty because, cats always have the essence of I'm better than you and you know it. So, as a cat owner myself, yes, I know that that is exactly what my cat thinks. Yes. LJ, who do you think will win, Smojo or the Japanese man? Can we get a name of the Japanese man? There's a lot of them. Was it Suzuki? Because it wasn't Nakazawa. It would be funny if it was Nakazawa. Yes, Suzuki. Yes, I think Samoa Joe will probably win because he just got here. But Suzuki is fantastic, and there's not a match that I've seen with Suzuki that didn't go great. Like even the one with Effie was hilarious, and he's still just like, okay, we're done. And then he won. So I agree with I agree with you, Nick. MJF is definitely his in ring is definitely better than the Miz. The Miz has been around for a very long time and he's done a lot and he's a legend, no doubt. But I do find MJF more funny, and he takes his character to a level. The Japanese man is a wrestling god. Yes, yes, he is. Suzuki. The first thought that came to my mind when he walked out to surprise Moxley was, I don't know who that is, but he's in the Yakuza. Just by looking at him, I'm like, that's a dangerous man. I don't even know who it is, but that's the first vibe I got. And then we saw him smile, and he was having fun punching Moxley, and Moxley was having fun. Oh, we're backstage with Eddie's. Is Eddie laid out? Or no, that was Sean Spears has been laid out. No, he has. Sean Spears is not laid out. I don't know who's. Someone in the background has been laid out with security. I could not see. They did not get a good angle. Wardlow, aka Batista 2.0, is here. Yes. Wardlow. Yes. I'll let you know when he comes here, but for right now, it's just MJF really beating up Captain. Oh, we got Wardlow dressed as an AEW staff member in the crowd coming up to get some revenge on Punk while his back is turned. He's turning, and he sees Wardlow. I love Wardlow's face. He was a silent film actor in a past life because his face can like say a whole sentence, can tell a story. Oh, Sean Spears was trying to hit him with a chair, but Wardlow turned around like Hulk and been like, "Why? Why are you trying?" Oh, and a Powerbomb Symphony for Mr. Sean Spears, Canadian, Mr. Accountability. Okay, Wardlow's just taking out staff members left and right, and Powerbomb Symphony begins. Oh God! Right on the the apron. Ow! That
This
was like
is excellent.
sideways.
This is excellent. He might have broken a couple men.
Powerbomb. Yeah, right on the apron. How do you go? Ow! Your spine
And
powerbombed on the apron.
everything about MJF is good. Everything
Yes.
has a solid angle to him. This is a perfect wrestling angle. He shows up, he stands behind him. You know, MJF gives the turnaround and is
You need
shocked.
30
And then he made that
you need 30
smile.
staff members to hold him back because he's that strong.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is hilarious.
Oh!
He did it! So good. From start to finish.
MJF just offered to pay the ref to stop the count, and the ref said, "No, you lose." So again, MJF has
gets
a
an L.
loss on his
Wow.
record. Captain Sean Dean has a win against MJF on the books.
On the books. MJF, if he's self-applying the spray tan, he's got to have a talk with himself.
I think he might be because he doesn't want anybody else to help him, maybe. And if somebody did help him, they hate him.
Speaking of botches, Jesus.
they hate him. If somebody helped him put that on, they hate him.
Look.
Oh,
that's amazing.
That's right, Bryce. You push him back.
That is amazing. The whole thing. Whatever you're getting paid, I'll triple it. He counted the 10 anyway. Everything about this segment was perfect. I'm thrilled with it.
Wardlow in the back just taking out everyone, camera and all. It's almost like they're trying to mimic very desperate people being held by their wrestling contract, and they're going crazy. And they really want revenge, and they really want out of their contract.
I never made that correlation until you just said it. Powerbomb. Yep.
Yes.
MJF loses again. Yep.
I find it so funny that he has more losses on his record. Ooh, but we got a short film from Darby. It's always nice. Yes,
Okay.
recently he was at the Ludacris concert and broke a table in the front row.
I commend him because he definitely didn't break the table on the first try, but
then he said, "Well, we're doing it again. I'm gonna keep
right back up."
Yeah. I love that he offered to pay off the ref. Exactly. I love that he's like still bringing so much kayfabe to everything.
It's the little touches. Absolutely. You didn't just let him count it out. You threw in a little bit more. Then you went back to yell at him. And then, you get restrained because you can't help yourself. I mean, I think everything from, like I said, Wardlow throws on that smile, and then the smile goes from a smile to a frown. Like you said, facially, it was perfect. Then, him no-selling the chair shot was perfect. It's good. You want to see Wardlow kill this guy. And they're making us wait and making us wait and making us wait. Up next, the trios. Is it the return of LAX? Let's go.
I would hope so, but I have no idea. LJ, do you want to know the gun club? No, I already do. That's called Left Cheek, Right Cheek, and Daddy.
There you go.
Mr. Billy.
Just Billy. Daddy. I love
Daddy.
that.
Billy Daddy.
She offered to pay the ref. That's so funny. This is so much better than WWE. Yes, it's hard to argue.
Yes.
Listen, every week we do the power rankings based on the fan votes. And based on the fan votes, AEW Dynamite has been the number one show for 5 weeks.
Mhm.
We've not
Mhm.
had another champion on this channel since this show started. Raw hasn't produced a winner. SmackDown, and I mean, to their credit, I mean, Impact's been number two a couple times. NXT's been number two a couple times. So right now, the bang for your buck, you can't beat this. There's no talking. There's no like we've had a couple interviews, a couple moments, but no long-winded multi-segment promos that go nowhere or lead to a tag match. It's
The
been
most
good.
we got was Jericho coming out of a plane,
Yeah,
and
right.
that was like 2 minutes at
Yeah,
most, not
yeah.
even. So
That 2 minute.
that's like you said, it's great. And with this beginning already, it's already looking like it's taking the top spot again. So
It's on a good start. I mean, right now we got two solid matches in the books, and then that third one went perfect. Wasn't a squash match the way some of us thought. I agreed with some of the fans. It was going to be a squash. This was way better. Wardlow cost MJF a loss. That is unbelievable.
so funny. I love that.
Are you surprised at how over Wardlow has become?
No, I want to say yes, but also no, because he's been there for a long time, and I was in the boat of he might be one of the first people to actually jump to WWE, because he's a big beefy
Yes.
boy, and at the start he wasn't really being utilized very well, so it was very predictable that he might do that. But now, it's even with his tiny face expressions, just in the background of some scenes here and there. I can't wait to see him just beat up MJF. Like it seems great.
Yep. No, they got right behind him. They like the whole storyline of him being repressed and can't get free from this contract, and everybody hates MJF. I mean, it's a real good starting point if you want to be a babyface. Is take on
That's
it.
true. If you want
Yeah.
to see people to like you, just go against MJF. So
Mm-hmm. Raffman says his three favorite wrestlers are Irish, just out of coincidence: Balor, Sheamus, and Becky. So three solid choices. I mean, we all know who Finn Balor is and what he's done. I think it's sad to see him underutilized. Sheamus has been floating in the middle for so long, and Becky's a superstar. So good choices, Raffman.
yeah, all three of them pretty great wrestlers. Nothing bad to
Oh,
say. Wardlow is absolutely Batista 2.0. Oh, we're getting a House of Black. Okay. You didn't do your makeup today, sir. You just had your child draw on your face with a Sharpie.
oh,
Because usually it's like an actual black eye, and now there's a Sharpie. Why are you ripping your clothes?
talking about his throat.
You know, if you could just go over to WWE really quick there, Malachi, and punch someone named Corey Graves in the face. He's been making some eyes at your wife. Um, and I just feel like you might scare him. Just a little bit.
Wow. Okay.
Would you like to translate that into quickly?
Yeah.
I
Just
don't know.
I wasn't actually positive who he was talking about, but yeah, he was just explaining that he's coming after somebody. And same old House of Black stuff, and just he did it alone because you want to be afraid of the shadows. You don't know where the other guys are at any time. So interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Another sing along, which this one needs to stop.
I like this one, and I really wish that they would let Sammy sing it again, because that made it so much funnier. And you could just see how much he was so happy singing it with Jericho. So I was like, I get it. He said something dumb, but like, let him sing. It's fine.
Wardlow was absolutely Batista when he left Evolution. Yeah, I get the comparable there. Big guy, big muscular guy, breaking free. Da da da. Yeah, not bad. Don't know why that is there. Man, the love of my life, Sky Blue is going to get killed tonight. Yes, probably.
Yes, I'm sorry to tell you, but yes, but she's great. I love her. I've been watching her on Dark and Elevation. I think she's being great, especially with um pretty sure she's hanging out with Anna Jay and Tay Conti, and I think they're going to be a great like little trios maybe one day to go against. I don't know. Maybe there'll be another trios thing there because we already got the Bunny and Penelope Ford, so maybe they'll add another one to that. I don't know.
That guy looked like Junior JR. That was amazing. Yes.
I'm just sending a message, making sure our people are okay. I love Eddie Kingston's shirt. Just says thump.
He's so good. Just the minute he walks out, it's like we talked about in the last segment, where everybody was into what they were doing from the minute go. Same thing. The minute he walks out, look, they got the shoes. Is it the shoes? Yes,
They
it
got
is.
the shoes. Santana stole his shoes.
Remember they did that to the Bucks? I died.
They did. That was so funny.
Because that's, I mean, that was a thing, right? I've seen a few people have their shoes taken
Mhm.
and taken and
Mhm.
thrown on stuff. It's always like, oh, you put my shoes on the roof.
It's bad when they take your shoes.
Yeah, it just is it's personal when you take someone's shoes.
This Dynamite card is pay-per-view quality. I agree. So far, this is awesome. So, just imagine WWE had guys like Red Dragon, Keith Lee, Jericho, Punk. Oh, wait. Yeah, I know, right? What if they just had all these people? Imagine what they could do. And then we saw what they did. Bearcat. And Samosif Joseph in a poncho. That's what he put on a poncho for them, and he still released him.
Sorry, a little distracted for 1
It's
second.
all good. We are getting a match right now. Santana is against Jericho in this 3-on-3.
Yep. I was looking forward to this. Huge Eddie Kingston fan. I know a lot of people are. And he's really got himself over since coming to AEW. But again, the crowd is lit. Everybody's into it. Everyone's happy. Everyone's excited. And the matches are good and they keep coming. You can't go wrong. Like Nick says here, Dynamite card is pay-per-view quality. Just imagine, WWE had guys like Red Dragon, Keith Lee, Jericho Punk. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, it's crazy. Oh, here we go.
You know,
Oh, shit!
this makes me very worried about the women's match because we're starting off so strong with a lot of men's matches, which is great.
Yeah. I expect it to
But
be a pretty quick match, though, so can't be
yeah,
too bad.
that's why I'm very disappointed. I'm like, but I know there's only going to be one tonight, and I know it's going to be really short, and I know there's not going to be another one because why should there be? They already bought another company with a whole other women's division
That's true.
that are TV ready.
Speaking of, you see Roxy got a new name?
I knew she got employed at the other place, but I didn't know what her new name was.
Let me double check.
I knew
Perez.
she got the job and
Ro-
stuff, but
Ro-
that's it.
Roxana Perez? Rosanna Perez?
Did Vince just figure out who Perez Hilton is?
I think
He's 20 years behind us.
let me see.
Oh, and we're just having a pile up on Jericho right now. There's just all three of Santana, Ortiz, and Eddie are just killing Jericho, taking it out on him. And they keep showing in the corner Rosa versus Nyla on Saturday, and I'm like, but I want to see that now, and I know the match you're going to give me isn't going to be that quality, and yeah.
Yeah, Roxanne Perez.
Okay.
So, I mean, her real name's Carla Gonzalez, but they've already used the Gonzalez Rodriguez. So, hey, there we go. Another name change. Oh, Ortiz is down.
You're lucky she didn't come in as like, I'm the half cousin of Dominic Mysterio.
Boss
They
man
could have done that.
appreciates Nick.
Imagine wrestlers caring about wins and losses. If that was WWF, MJF would have just walked off and they would have cut to a video package. Yeah.
No, well, yes, but I think a roll up would have been involved. Like,
Oh, right.
he would have been like looking at looking over at Wardlow, yelling, and he would have got rolled up, and yeah. So they would have done it slightly different. People can argue what's better, but I like the way they did it tonight. I think it worked. It made sense. And again, you see a guy who shouldn't get pinned, not getting pinned, but still losing and still having the storyline make sense, make it good without making him look bad in the process. He just looks like a weasel, not like a loser.
Oh yes, later we have Marina Shafir versus Sky Blue and Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland versus Ricky Starks and Powerhouse Hobbs, and probably our main event, Mr. Minoru Suzuki versus Samosif Joseph. I can't wait. Samosif Joseph, I love it. I've seen him in interviews where he's like such a nice person. So it's so weird because he just comes out and it's like he could kill you. He could just. That man is a fighter right there. That one.
No, I'm such a huge fan of Joe. I mean, going back to his TNA days and how it's all going to play out, or how it all has played out, and then he finally came to WWE. He was amazing in NXT. Again, another guy that I think he was underwhelming in WWE. He didn't really get a push, didn't get the rub that he really should have. Now he's here, and we'll see what happens. I'm pumped. I mean, I believe he's going to have a title by the end of the night tonight. So I believe that this is where that's going, and I think it's amazing.
But we got Boss here saying Samoa Joe is gonna kill Suzuki. I don't think you can kill Suzuki, but he's gonna try.
I think he might dust him. I think it would be a good look if Joe beat him pretty handily.
He'll definitely dust him. Like this will be a fight and a half. But I am gonna take just a tiny break, get some more water, recharge a little bit, and I'll be right back.
Sounds good.
So, yes.
So, ladies and gentlemen, while we're in commercial and LJ stepping away, I'll take a moment to remind everybody we are the Wrestling for Life Network. I'm KJ. That was LJ. Will, Ali, and Chris, trademark, are all kicking around somewhere tonight doing their thing. But we are here every night of the week. You never know what two members you're going to get. You always get a different perspective, a different look, a different feel. And that's one of our claims to fame, right? But tonight we're rolling through match after match of quality wrestling. Jericho is in control of his match right now in picture. But we're here every night, guys. We're coming back tomorrow for Impact. We'll be back on Friday for the doubleheader Friday. We don't really watch Level Up. We'll wait till they get to the actual show. Hard enough watching everything else. And then Saturday we're coming here for the Battle of the Belts. We will also be here for GCW, the Windy City Riot, where Suzuki will be competing again. And we don't stop, folks. And we got all our original content coming as well right behind it. Don't want to take away from Eddie's match, but why have a Texas Death match on Rampage when you have a Battle of the Belts the next night? That's a very good question. I don't have the answer. I don't get it. Nick, you have a valid point. Like, why would you not just move it to the next night? I think because Saturday night, I don't think they're going to get a whole lot of love. I mean, it would be one way to get a little bit more love, but you think you'd put it there, but it's probably going to be almost a big chunk of that Rampage. So if not the entire thing. So hold on tight. It'll be very interesting. And my prediction right now is that Adam Cole will take the belt. Maybe, but I think so. I think Joe and Suzuki are going to just chop the ever-loving Jesus. Absolutely, Nick. You are going to see some chops. That is, without a doubt, there is going to be some high-impact chopping tonight between those two men. This match has been all right. Not, not bad so far. But other than that, the night has been outstanding. What a card we are getting here on Wednesday. And like I said, the big thing for me, I always get amped when you get this amped crowd, when the crowd is loud and they're into it. It gets you into it. Daniel Garcia. Big chop. There you go. Big tag. Here comes Eddie. Wow. Step up Insaguri. Big knee off the Irish whip. Double hook. Wow. Here comes Santana. What a match. It's picking up quick after I said I didn't know. Here comes the Eddie. Three amigos. Boom. Big pop from the crowd. Big pop, big pop, big pop. Really? What makes you think Cole? If Cole wins, he would who would he face next? Ooh. Yeah, I'm just leaning towards Cole. Maybe it's just kind of wishful thinking. I haven't exactly loved the last little bit here of Page's championship. Maybe have him lose. He'll come back. He's young. We'll get him back. Sorry, Eddie is slapping the shit out of Daniel. Oh, throws him in. Uranagi. Ortiz yells, "Tag me!" Big leg drop. Daniel Garcia is in a world of hurt. Yeah, I'm just leaning towards Cole. I kind of want to see Cole take it. I think a change would be good. It would spice it up a little. Who would be first for Cole? Wow. I don't know. It's a loaded question right now. I'm trying to think of babyface out there that's close. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, here come the 2.0s. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, are you watching this at home? The building is alive. We got men flying everywhere. And Garcia begging for mercy. Boom! Exploder! Oh, Eddie gets the bat in the back. Shit, it's over. Wow. Yeah. LAX. LAX. Come on, boys. Make those kicks look a little good. If I had to rank the men's championship right now, I think that Scorpio is the best. I don't know. Sometimes Scorpio just leaves a little to be desired. Like, I think in the ring, he's phenomenal. With Dan, I haven't exactly loved it. But, yeah, I mean, the best, based on the match tonight, it might be the tag champions. All right. No surprise. But they keep talking the numbers game. It's the numbers game. It's about the numbers. It's the numbers. So we all know where this is heading, folks. I just don't know why it didn't happen tonight.
Hello. I have ice cream, non-dairy. It's great.
Uh-oh. Marvez is laughing at MJF. I love it.
Marvez is like shrinking himself.
I love it. He's pissed. He should be. This is perfect. Oh.
What is this gonna be?
There you go. Well, that was interesting.
What does that mean?
I don't know what it's implying.
I'm gonna bite you like a snake, maybe.
I don't think that's where he's going with it.
I don't know what that means then.
I
Oh,
don't want to speculate. I don't want to speculate.
but now we got Marina Shafir coming down to the ring to fight. She will be fighting Sky Blue. We have Sky Blue's #1 fan in our chat already.
And you know, we get.
I love how brooding her music is.
She's going after that championship. She's going after Jade. Her music is intense.
I love it. Reminds me of like Beethoven music.
And this is one of the, you know, I mean, they kind of dropped another one where NXT, WWE kind of maybe didn't get the best out of her when they had her. They had an opportunity there, especially with Shayna Baszler, with Ronda. You had the four ladies all ready to go and didn't do anything with them.
Jade?
Oh,
Jade,
shit.
why are you dressed like that? Why are you wearing a jumpsuit that looks like it's inside out and like part of your warm underwear for winter?
She's got a baddie section.
Yes, she does.
Is Red Velvet in the baddie section?
I love the baddie section, but I'm just wow. Sorry, I got that. Wow.
She looks badass. Wow. Yeah, well, that's why we didn't see that happen, bud. Means we get a rematch DQ unless, yeah, we're gonna set this up for a 5-on-5. Are we gonna get another Stampede or a Stadium or what is gonna be another war game? Can we get William Regal to come out and just go War Games, but not?
But not. I like that. Just say it and then just keep talking. Just
right.
shove it in there somewhere.
Right? Our form of War Games.
Our form of it.
Yeah, I don't. If they come up with another big cage match, no matter what they call it, he should come out and announce it. Know what this looks like? Butcher versus Warlord Low. So yeah, it's going to be a hell of a match. Two heavy hitters, Nick. Absolutely, we'll see. I mean, they're lining up match after match after match after match. Miss Roddy strong in the house. Bama, good call. Earlier today, I actually put in our group chat. I'm like, why do I care about? What do I care about her? I can't remember. Chris was like, bro, you good? Because I was just like, why is everyone making a big deal about this lady? And then he reminded me. It happens. We blank out. Now I get to come on here and act like I remember who she was. But yeah, no, she looks amazing.
Sky Blue is tapping as Marina Shafir is just staring down Jade's baddie section. She's fixing her own boobs. She's like, yeah, that's right. I'm a baddie too.
Mark Sterling's been a busy man tonight.
He's the only lawyer they know. He's like that lawyer from The Simpsons that just represents everyone.
Like, how can the WWE get something out of this lady? I don't get it. Sky Blue. Sorry, Boss Monster. She feeling blue. She might need some, to be consoled.
Oh,
Oh, here we go
Hook is
again.
looking like a brood. Like all broodish.
Wow,
Of
this is gonna
course,
be
his
good.
lawyer there is also there. See, he is the lawyer from The Simpsons.
Sterling again.
Oh yeah, what's the lawyer from The Simpsons name? Isn't it no? Sometimes it's Gil, but the other one is I don't know.
Tony? Tony Nese? Ah,
Oh, that. If I'm correct, Danhausen is wearing one of Thunder Rosa's rompers because that's a woman's romper. Because I have it in my wish list on Shein, and Thunder Rosa's is notorious for sharing her clothes with like Fuego. So
yeah.
getting booked how WWE should book Shayna and Ronda. Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Yes.
Badasses, lethal weapons. They're trained differently. These are just wrestlers. This person's a combat fighter. It's a different animal, different sport. That's how you book them. Ken Shamrock, anybody remember him? Yes, like that dude. Brock Lesnar, another guy who has crossover success. Treat him like that. Like, oh shit. And that's how they should have done it. And they had the opportunity to have Shayna and Shafir and Ronda. I know the other lady. It'll come back to me. But nonetheless, the point is, they had the opportunity to have them all. But yes, Dan Hoosen, this whole thing with Hook starting to get to me. I kind of don't mind it.
I think it's funny. There also is a running joke on the Be the Elite that Danhausen can't curse Hook for some reason.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
KJ, you may be onto something. I think Eddie versus JS would be great inside conflict contest. You mean like war games? Shut up. Right? You want to get sued? Hoping KJ gets the Simpsons reference. Yeah,
You want to get
absolutely.
sued with the little
Want to get
blue hair?
sued? Danhausen in AEW, Santino Marella, and R-Truth. Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, there's a place for those characters in wrestling. Absolutely. See, sometimes I feel like people who critique AEW, critique wrestling in general, but they'll do it piece by piece. And sometimes, so if you watch a Danhausen, I almost put the accent on, Danhausen segment on its own, you're like, this is stupid. But when it's part of the whole show and that's a bit of the comic relief, yeah, that's what it's there for. And the play off these two, I mean, if they end up in a tag team together, I'm gonna shit.
Yeah, Santino and Danhausen really need to be a tag team. That would like I don't know how you would get better. Maybe even throw Nakazawa in there.
Mhm. But yeah, no, that's it was funny that Santino Morella comes up tonight. I was actually talking to Santino's childhood best close friend. I don't want to say best, but really close friend, somebody that knew very well, was in judo with him and such. So and a friend of mine actually grew up with him. So yeah, real funny, small world. And yeah, no, I think there's a time and place for the comedy. With that being said, LJ, I'm just going to be right back in 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It is all good. We are coming back to the show because we just had a commercial. And we got the new TNT champ with Ethan Page and Dan Lambert cutting a promo right now. I cannot hear it because these are on. But this is very good ice cream, non-dairy. It's wonderful. Dairy tries to kill me. Okay. Oh. Yes, you're very strong and wonderful. Yes, Dan, you hate everything else. Yes. Okay, they're talking about how Sammy will be getting a match with Scorpio Sky because he vandalized his car and everything. And Dan Lambert said something about not being able to satisfy a woman, and it's like, well, yeah, you know about that, don't you, there, Dan? But we're getting another match, so don't even worry. Oh, yes, see, boss, Ethan Page. I think Ethan's great. He just, again, not being utilized to his full potential. I loved his match, his whole feud with Darby, though. But we got Powerhouse Hobbs coming out. So that means it's Hobbs and Stark versus, I can't remember, so we're finding out together. And no matter how much you hate Ricky Starks, he helps with autistic children with physiotherapy and sensory issues. So you can't hate him that much. And at first I hated him, and then I was like, "Oh, so you're doing really great things for autistic children." And I was like, "Well, yeah, can't hate you now. Can't hate you now, sir. You're too nice. In real life, you're too nice." Yes, Ricky, FTW champion. Oh, coming out is, you guys probably remember. I don't. Not from lack of caring, from so much wrestling going on. Oh, yes, it's Swerve Strickland and I can't remember. I know. I'm so entertaining eating an ice cream right now. Yeah, because they expect to be what everyone wants from wrestling, because we already know WWE is going to be what it is, the Disney of wrestling. Yeah, I wouldn't say they're the Disney. I'm more scared of the mouse than I am of Vince. I don't know why my camera's out of focus, but that's just how it's gonna be right now. We got Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland heading down to the ring to face Powerhouse Hobbs and Ricky Starks. We had our women's match, but like I said, wasn't that long, and we're not gonna have another one. Good chewing. Okay, everybody's in the ring. Crowd's already going nuts because all these people not really sure how they, it's just them all being in the ring is very iconic right now. Just trying to hear the commentary. Just trying to hear the commentary, but I don't know if my mic can pick my voice up. And okay, Ricky versus Strickland is starting that. Oh, that's great that you can hear me. Making sure. Sometimes don't remember, can't tell. Yeah, no, words are working real great for me. Tomorrow should be a better day. But right now oh no, Ricky has already said, Hobbs, you're taking my place with Strickland. I don't know. What do you got? Who do you think is going to win? Keith Lee and Swerve, or Taz's boys? The Taz boys. Keith Lee never met a hamburger he didn't like. You know what? Neither have I. Eddie Kingston should be the FTW champion. He does. I would say he suits the attitude more, but I'm pretty sure him and Taz would just get in arguments. But he's definitely that type of person. So yes, FTW is Eddie Kingston. Yeah.
And ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. LJ, the pop for Ricky Starks has been huge because he's from New Orleans. and they're cheering for him loud. But Lee, Swerve, that would be where my money is tonight. I do believe Lee and Swerve are going to go over. But the crowd is loving Ricky. I think Ricky's great.
I think he's great too. He's
Oh,
gotten better, grown a lot, and I couldn't hate him if I tried because what he does on the outside
oh.
for autistic children. So I'm like, yeah, can't hate you, sir.
Whose house?
Water in my mouth, Swerve's house.
No, folks, we are rolling along here. We are in dynamite mode, I guess. We're rolling along, and we will be back tomorrow and Friday and Saturday and Sunday and Monday and Tuesday. We do not stop, and we'll be back next week as well. We are rolling along. I want to thank everybody. We have hit 116 subscribers. That is outstanding. Today officially marks one of our birthdays, I guess. You could
Just
call it our
1 month,
weekly.
though. Look at all the stuff we accomplished in 1 month. Look at that.
There you go. So we hit
And
another milestone.
we need all the 116 of you. So we love you all.
That's it. We added a new member to the team. She was on the news duty today. She's going to grow with us and come along. And you never know when we're going to add more members to this family and what we're working on. We got a lot of projects to figure out and a lot of things to add. We got more content. We got more what do you call it? Platforms we're going to jump on. And we are not stopping, folks. So hopefully you're liking our content. You're liking what we're sending your way. Continue to tune in. Continue to like. And as I always say, tell everybody you know the Wrestling for Life Network is here, and we're rocking out.
Wrestling
And speaking of
for
rocking
life.
out, Swerve taking out everybody. We don't
Network.
even need Keith Lee at this point.
Network.
For
I'm
life.
trying to make an N. I haven't got it yet.
People tuning in for the first time are like, "What are they doing with their hands?"
trying to spell things.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Oh, Lee and Swerve easily win for me. I think they need to start over the whole Team Taz faction. No, I think they're pretty good. I think Hook is a good little up and comer for that group.
No, I think Team Taz is good the way it is. It's weird that Hook is kind of splintered off of it at this point. So maybe replace him and let him venture on his own if that's the case. If not, bring him in the fold a little better. But I don't think they need to start over. I just think they need to get W's. A lot of times Team Taz is used to like kind of get people over to the next step. I think if they use them properly, I think Starks is wicked. I think Hobbs has a bright future. So I don't think they have to start over. I just think they got to get a run. They got to get hot. They got to get on a roll and go after some people and make it count.
I agree. I think some of them might have to splinter off, but if they do at the moment, it's fine how it is. It's just fine. Oh, Nick's back again. Guys, just remember AEW started with a bet, so just like AEW, For Life will go from humble beginnings to trend centers. Yes! Yes, we hope so.
Right? No, thank you for the love, Nick. We appreciate it. We appreciate everybody that tunes in. Boss Monster. We get Nick out here. We can go on Rathman and Anthony and Swimmy and Swami and Swanson and Samson and all of the above. No, everybody that tunes in for even a second of our content, we super appreciate it. LJ hit the news yesterday, and your coverage blew up. I don't even know what it's at anymore, but it was well over 500 last time I looked at it. So lots of views, lots of attention, and we just continue to grow. We didn't plan to be here. We didn't plan on this channel. We had other things in mind, but sometimes the world doesn't work out the way you plan. And as I always say, when you get lemons, you make lemonade. Then you add rum to it and have a good time. So that's how we roll, folks. And yeah, Boss Monster giving us some love. So yeah, no, we appreciate everybody, and just spread the word. Let people know we're here. We're growing, and we're having so much fun doing it. If nothing else, if you guys can see how we interact on a daily basis as a team, it's nothing but fun. It's literally like siblings, just all joking around. And getting digs at each other and reminding people, helping each other out, pumping each other up. So it's nothing but love, and it's been a great time. And when we get great wrestling in addition to that, it's just gravy.
Couldn't agree more. I think we're already a great team, and we're just adding more family members, and it's going to keep getting better, which just means more content for you guys. So
That's it.
no one loses in this game at all. It's all just fun watching wrestling.
Oh,
Okay, Keith Lee is just said, I'm just gonna run over you. I win. That's yeah.
uh-oh.
Oh, Hobbs has spotted him, the big beefy boy.
Uh-oh. Oh, I thought Hobbs was gonna miss. Not today.
Big beefy boys.
Good battle. I like this. Oh!
Oh,
There it
how
was.
did you do that, sir? A big beefy boy just jumped halfway up and went over backwards.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow, folks. They are bringing the heat tonight.
Hear me out. With Hook versus Tony, you get Starks and Hobbs to turn on Hook and team with Tony, and you put Eddie, LAX, and Hooks with Taz. I don't think Eddie and Taz can coexist. That's so much personality in one area. I don't think that's it. The world would combust.
Yeah, I almost see them better as rivals a little bit, Nick. I like the idea. I always like mixing things up, but I do think Eddie's kind of got that Mad King vibe to him. So just that kind of idea. I mean, I love the idea of him going up against Team Taz and them having some type of long-standing feud or rivalry. I think Taz versus Eddie on the microphone would be amazing. And I think the LA at this point in time, it might not have always been the case, but I kind of think everyone falls in line with Eddie if LAX gets involved. So, yeah, I just think Team Taz needs a push. And that being said, they're probably going to lose. Oh, wow.
Yeah, Team Taz definitely deserves a push because it is. I do like Taz's promos, and just I like how ruthless the whole
Oh!
group is. Did Ricky just no, he
Oh
didn't
my
because
God.
Swerve said no. Even children are sitting down in the audience like, thank God. Thank
But
God.
nobody's sitting, though. Nobody's sitting, LJ.
No,
They,
everybody's standing up for this one.
he rolled that one. It almost, that looked like, oh my God. Like,
Yeah, like someone's gonna be a little out for the rest of the night there.
what
But
is up?
no.
If AEW does this every Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen, tune in. Anybody that wants, I want to argue with anybody. If you know WWE fans that absolutely hate AEW, send them here on a Wednesday. I want to have that conversation. I want to know what's up. Okay?
Yeah, I would love to figure out what in the
Oh
world,
my God.
what's the difference? Why is it so bad? If it's this good, like, oh my God, Hobbs versus Keith Lee, like, don't you want to see that? I want to
Yeah,
see it in a cage. Put it in a cage.
listen. Last week when Keith put Hobbs through that wall, and I thought it looked amazing. I know people were like, "Well, it's supposed to be a double-sided wall. There'd be chip rock on both sides, and there'd be shut up. The Shockmaster fell through a wall. Like, remember that? No, I thought it looked good. I really did. I thought it was amazing. So people can get a little overcritical, but this, what the hell?
I don't know.
No, it's Taz at ringside.
Oh, okay.
ECW chants.
That's you, and you got the diehard fans that are chanting
Oh,
that.
trickling down.
Okay. I don't know what sign is being held up in the crowd, but all I see is white with some writing and like a tomato.
Oh,
Sorry, no, that's random, but that's the only sign that I'm
is it a
seeing.
tomato?
It's a
Oh,
white sign with a tomato.
it looks like a tomato. I don't know. But they're up. Ricky, big spear off the middle row. Strickland's in the air, though.
Oh,
Oh, they all dead. They all dead. The 450
okay.
on 450. What a match. Who thought this would be better than the tag team title match? Let them go, folks.
So far, it's been the opener and then this match.
But the other matches here, even Shafar came out and did what she was supposed to do.
Did you
And it
just
wasn't a
call
terrible match.
Shafir
Shafir,
Shafar? Like
Shafar,
Jafar.
Scar.
Marina Jafar. Yes.
Wow.
Team Taz gets the win
Woo!
over Keith Lee. Specifically, Hobbs gets the pin on Keith Lee. Oh my goodness. Look, and we had so many people in the chat saying, like, Nick's out here saying that he knew that the other guys were going to win.
Wow. What a match. Taz gets a little bit of interference to help Team Taz. And that's what you need. There hasn't been enough of that. They've had moments, but there hasn't been that, make it count kind of idea. Taz, they just pick up a huge win. I mean, these guys are great. And I mean, why couldn't they go after a tag belt? They just need the W's, and they got a big one tonight. I'm down with it. I think it's perfect.
They do already get a lot of wins singles matches, like on Dark and Elevation and everything. So I'm not really sure why they wouldn't have more. But yeah, so far they only
Oh, there we go.
the only match that wasn't really spectacular was the women's match. I mean, Shafir was great. She did come in, make a statement, and I do remember her. I'm going to remember her being here. But they could have given her a little bit longer to show off how awesome she is.
So remember, folks, just to let you know, Saturday night we are here for Battle of the Belts. Nyla Rose, Thunder Rosa, Scorpio Sky. Sammy's going to be an amazing match. Whatever you think about Sammy, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day.
He's great at wrestling. He's
going to have a good match.
fantastic.
And Sky's going to bring the game. There's Nyla giving Thunder a hard time, but she got a cake.
Whose face is it going in? Thunder's, Nyla's, Tony's, or Vicky's?
Tony. Or Vicky. I kind of feel like it's Vicky. She's open for it. She's wearing a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Oh,
it was Nyla. Oh, and she punches Vicky thinking it's Nyla, and Rosa is just going after her now. Okay.
Oh, shit.
I don't know. How do you fight with frosting on your face?
Oh, there's there's jokes in there somewhere.
Oh yeah, they're in there. They're in there.
There you go. If you were wondering if that match
you can tell those jokes over on Twitch when we get our thing set up.
There we go. Wardlow versus the Butcher. The Dynamite debut of Hook. I said they're going to shift Hook. I picked Hook.
That's why Taz got such a big thing tonight, because his baby boy's making his debut. He must be such a proud dad. Like that is probably his dad. His commercials probably playing constantly in the house.
Another massive announcement coming from Tony Khan.
What more do you have to announce, sir?
I don't know, but did they say that Darby and Andrade are going to be in a coffin match?
Yes.
Okay.
At least I think that's what that was. I'm wearing these. I can barely hear the stream.
Oh.
This match was the show stealer. Absolutely.
It really did. What a barn burner that ended up being. Surf. Did you know when CM Punk was walking to the entrance, he did Bullet Club gun hand signature?
He did the Too Sweet?
Didn't realize that.
Or did he do the...
I think the guns. We aren't even at the main event already. 10 out of 10. Any match on this card Main event, WrestleMania Backlash, Payback, Snickers, Pizza Hut Takeover, let alone Raw. Nick, that is amazing. I do appreciate that sentiment. And they all thrown in the sponsors too is perfect. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I see where you're going with it. I think CM Punk versus Penta is a main event. I think what we just saw ended up being a main event style match. Yeah, I mean, there's kind of being spoiled here tonight. And 10 out of 10, I think we're going to get a lot of high scores across the board on Dynamite for sure. I know I'm trending in the right direction.
Same. I mean, they do get 1 point knocked down for not putting too much thought into the women's thing. Because, yes, Marina Shafir looked amazing, but they could have given her a little more time. We got a 2-hour show here.
Yeah. But a good introduction, and she looks like a badass, so that's good.
Yes, that is true. And we still got to see the baddie section. Love that.
Hell.
If they come here, I want to be part of the baddie section. Put me in there.
Go. Get me in there. Nice. We are getting an ROH title on AEW Battle of the Belts. Give me Grisham in BCC. Shut up and take my money. Wow, interesting. Grisham in BC. He fits. He fits.
I
the
think
mold.
that is a wonderful, wonderful pairing right there.
He fits the mold. Andrade restart, in a coffin match. Is it me or did my pants? Nick feeling it tonight.
I think that would be really, really fun to watch just because Darby is going to take all the punishment possible. And I think Andrade is going to use this opportunity to really show us, or at least I hope he's going to show us what he can do because he hasn't been fully utilized yet. Not yet.
I will point out that not very often you have a sentence with a coffin in it followed by showing.
Yes.
But hey.
And now we got more promos of Adam versus Adam.
Mm-hmm. Listen, I'm not really crazy on the whole let's have another Texas death match, but it will be really interesting. And I kind of threw a hot take at the group today where I'm like, what if somebody cost Paige the title? And that's how they get away from at least this first run with Paige. They try and spice it up a little with Cole. But what if it was someone like Bray that got in the way?
I like
you
that.
Can hang out by the bay.
I like that somebody could come in and cost him the title. But I wish it would be Bray, but I don't know anymore if he's coming here. Well, valid, but AEW put on TV a week as many hours just as Raw does.
One less.
Yeah.
I don't count the YouTube stuff.
Oh no, they're talking about Rampage is technically an hour. So
yes,
but yeah, I know they put a lot more women's matches on Dark and Elevation and everything, but come on, this is your main show, guys, and you got a whole roster of stars.
It's true, but we'll see what happens next week. We'll keep an eye on this.
Some Joseph! Woo! He looks so happy.
Uh-oh. Lethal and Dutt are here.
Holding a box. Minoru Suzuki! Kia Tsinare! I want to make sure I can't get the first syllable right.
I've seen this man wrestle so much lately. Like, it is insane. I have no choice but to be a fan of Suzuki. I've literally seen him fight in like 9 matches in the last 2 weeks. Every time I turn on wrestling, there's Suzuki.
Kazanirare. Woo!
There we go. With Adam versus Adam, does the loser lose his name? Right? Austin stunned.
I think so. I think that, yeah.
Seems valid.
They'll just be known as Cole or Paige.
Just Paige. That's my assumption that he's losing. Sorry.
I don't know. He probably is just because he's. I just think they probably need a new champion for right now because his was, like everybody says, his storyline was the chase, not the got.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. What a crazy night of wrestling as we head towards the main event. We're winding down. I'm sorry. I like Joe's better. I will
It's all
say,
good. I'm a sucker for a sing along.
I like it. I told you, AEW is doing really well with their sing alongs. Seth Rollins was like, hey, I want that too. So he's got a bit of a sing along now. This is going to be such a slap fest. Buckle up, folks. This is going to be insane. We're really going to
They
get them
look
to
so
dig in on this.
happy though, like they're about to have the conversation all wrestlers have. It's like, oh, I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, it's been great, but like each one is just a punch.
I see Suzuki got a haircut.
Yeah, he recut in his Yakuza lines on his head, you know.
Do you think he needs to buy a new blender every time he cuts his hair?
Maybe.
Oh, look, here
Maybe.
we go. We're not waiting.
Oh, this slap fest is already.
Come on. Get him.
He's turning Joe more red though.
Yeah, Joe went to punches. The crowd
And
is
now
so
he's just laughing at Joe. Like, this is nothing. I am a Japanese god.
Oh, they're thick.
Oh.
Yeah. Maybe Lethal, Sanjay, and Joe, but Sanjay and Lethal got beef with Joe.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Excuse me, but holy hell.
I love how Suzuki is literally laughing off the amount of pain that Joe is throwing at him. He's just like, I'll take it. I'm absorbing it. I'm stronger.
Yeah, but you know when your hand starts to ring, right? Like your hand starts to throb. And like, look.
Yeah, his hand is red.
Listen, there's going to be some wrestling purists out there that are going to be like, this is garbage. This sucks. I can hear Jimmy right now. Oh, my God, what is happening? No, I don't care. Listen
How
to
is
the fans.
Listen
you
to the
complain? Crowd. Listen to the crowd.
There are two absolute legends in the ring right now. And I don't know how you could complain. There's not a zombie in sight, so I don't know what's to complain about with this. There's not product placement. There's not brought to you by Snickers, Minoru Suzuki. Like,
shit. One of these men are going to have a cardiac event just from their chest being rattled so much.
And we will be here to witness it.
Oh, shit. Don't say that. Oh, shit.
I didn't mean that as morbid as it came out.
I won't be here to cover it, folks.
And I'll be right here. Breaking news.
Right.
That sounded less morbid in my head.
This is insanity. And I heard you talking earlier when I had to step aside about Suzuki and the fact that, you know, like, I mean, he even had a match with Effie. And that, not to take anything away from Effie, but, you know, a lesser known talent on the indie. Well, I mean, he's popular in the indies, but not one of the most.
He's still lesser known.
Yeah, yes. A little less notoriety than most.
Mm-hmm.
And Suzuki got in there, and for those who don't know, Effie's very, you know, androgynous and risque, and he
played along. He played along with a good amount of it, and then he was like, "Okay," he even reached in for like a kiss on the cheek. So like he played with it, and he's just an icon. He could wrestle anybody.
Everybody should be at their house right now, standing up, just entertaining shit. And this is the main event, ladies and gentlemen, of a night that was already stacked and has delivered on just about every front.
So far, I don't like this has just been like a pay-per-view level show that if this doesn't affect the ratings, like I don't know what will. Like honestly, we have legends everywhere, and other than the female demographic that we're still working on. This should make all of their numbers go up just from this show alone. Oh, I already feel like I need to check the color setting on my TV with how red these men are. It's like LJ versus Ali with this. Yes, and we are Team Red. Team Red. Woo!
Woo.
All
Okay.
red everything.
All right.
2.0.
KJ, to me, this is as old school as it gets. Two guys you legit wouldn't want to meet in a dark alley just slapping the dog shit of each other. And Nick, I mean, it's hard to argue. And I think that's why I like it. But there's this funny thing with again, a lot of the wrestling purists don't necessarily love the New Japan style, which to me, that's very New Japan. That slow start with a build, a lot of manning up, a lot of show your alpha.
Yeah.
And I love it. Like the crowd. And again, for me, I always listen for the crowd. Because if the crowd's in there for if it's dead and you're just smack, 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 and the crowd's not reacting, who gives a shit? But every clap, the crowd's just going off. It's perfect. And it's good. Good old school where you get back in the day where guys would just, do that toe for toe thing, toe to toe thing. And eventually one of them would like Hulk up or kind of overcome it. But to me, it was outstanding. It's entertainment value through the roof.
It is. It's 100% entertainment value. This is the highest entertainment value. I don't really know how people who like wrestling cannot like this style of wrestling. I understand not liking the comedic part. Like Michael Nakazawa is not for everybody. I get it.
I agree with
But
that.
these
Not
are
at all.
two legends that are just like, if you want wrestling, they're wrestling. End of story. There's no flips. There's no tricks. It's just wrestling.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the thing. I mean, I think what you're getting out of AEW now is a range. And somebody commented before about, acknowledging the other brands and they are, and you get a different flavor, you get a different spice. And we're talking about all this wrestling we're covering, GCW and the other indie shows, and then a little bit of New Japan, and you see all these guys crossing over Impact. And you get all these different combinations of matches and styles, and I think it's amazing. It is a really great time to be a wrestling fan.
Yes, I agree. It's a great time to be a wrestling fan with all of the intermingling of brands and people and tag team champions and everything. Everybody is everywhere. But yeah, Nick gives a good example. WWE doesn't acknowledge any other promotion. Meanwhile, AEW got a huge crowd to sing along with New Japan Suzuki's theme in Japanese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ding.
It's
Perfect.
not that hard when you just acknowledge how awesome the person is.
Right. But yeah, it's definitely a different animal. And I just don't see it. It's like two companies purposely going in different directions, right? One's going more to that streamline, more to that cookie cutter. This one's going more like, crazy. What can we do next week? What's going to be insane next week? This on a Wednesday night is excellent. It is stacked, and it's what we talked about before. Every segment kind of mattered, and you can say what you want about some of the filler, like the clips we got, but I mean, it's been solid. And like I said, even the women's match we got, it had a purpose. Yes, it could have been longer, absolutely.
But it did have a purpose, and it did make Marina Shafir look badass. So
looks like she's ready to compete for that belt. Here we go, some stiff shots. I think Joe wins this. Big kick.
Yeah, I think so. Just because he just got there, and Suzuki's not really he's an everywhere guy. He's not just gonna plant himself there. So.
Well, I'm just thinking from a booking standpoint, Suzuki's not going to be here forever. I don't believe. I don't think he's made a long-term goal. From the article I read recently, which was earlier today, he's got a few more commitments here, and then we'll see what happens. There's no saying for certain that he doesn't go back overseas. Plus, I think it would be big news, right? You start flashing everywhere that Joe's got a belt. Joe's got a belt. Everyone's going to want to know, where does Joe have a belt? Why does he have a belt? If you're a casual fan and you only know of the name or you recognize
You're
the
gonna
name.
know Samoa Joe. You're gonna know that name.
Uh-oh. He said no. One more time. He's like the drunk uncle at a wedding. Like,
I love these men. This is great. Suzuki is one of my favorite people. He is the most insane human I've ever seen.
you
In
tell me.
wrestling, like this just the first impression, he's in the Yakuza. That's what that haircut says. And from knowing him even more, he is like everybody's favorite anime character that cannot die. And it's fantastic.
That's a great way to put it. He is like the never-ending anime villain.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like he let Jeff Hardy shave his head. He's like, make my
In
head
the
look like
dark.
your chin.
Yeah, he was like, okay, we're gonna shave your head in the dark with this black light. And I'll figure it out. I got it. Yeah. You wanted lines, right?
Why do they have a present? I want to know what's in the present.
I know.
What's in the
I
box? What's in the
know.
box? What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Oh my god! You tell me you're not sitting there with an ice pack on your chest and both your hands sitting in a bucket.
How does your rib up here? And like, I know you got a breast, like a chest plate thing, but how does that not? Like, something's
Oh,
gotta give.
oh, absolutely. There's no way you don't feel it. Suzuki cannot hook Joe.
I
Joe's
don't
a
think so.
big
I think
dude.
Joe's nah. Yeah, Joe gets free of it, and jeez.
Oh, let's go. Nice.
Joe just brought his foot up to Suzuki's head, and I don't think I've ever seen somebody that like I'm just wow, the flexibility on him.
Look, this is a guy that the WWE looked at and based on his body type said, you should be an announcer.
Yeah.
He just did a jump up in Saguri
Yeah.
to a man on the top.
He just kicked Suzuki in the head from him sitting on the top rope. Like you can't doesn't and he wins. He takes it.
I'm down.
And they both look so happy and exhausted.
Oh my god. But
And
that
in
match was the
pain.
perfect little cherry on top of a crazy night. It wasn't a barn burner, but what an entertaining match.
Absolutely, that was.
Joe's just crying. He said, my chest is stinging.
Okay, yeah, you're gonna have to rub some ice on that. Okay, and now we get to find out what's in the box. Luther in pink suit here. I don't know who that other guy
Luther
is.
in pink suit.
I don't know who this other guy is. He just has a pink suit.
Ah, that's funny.
Ha 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 ha.
We got a lights out.
Oh, like lights out. Something's happening. Lights out.
Oh, what a night.
What's happening? We're just as lost as you guys. Oh, what? Who?
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna need some context. I'm going to need some context.
His last is Singh. It's not Veer. It's not Veer.
Are you sure? Because it looks like Veer.
He is a basketball player turned
Veer's
wrestler.
brother. Okay, Veer Jr.
Yeah, Seaman. Seaman. Jesus. Semet. Something like
Oh,
that.
Summit?
Yes. But yeah, big man.
Summit
He has a great story.
Yeah, not Veer. Exactly, Nick. Not Veer's here. Not Veer. Oh my god. I don't know who he is. Who's gonna come out and help Joe?
The ring invested and appreciate it more than Thunderdome. Oh, the Thunderdome member was tough, man.
It was sad.
It really was, but what could you do? I mean, I think AEW did good putting the jobbers out in the crowd.
Yes.
It made a big difference.
Okay. But who's somebody gonna come and help Joe, or is it just 3-on-1 right now? Okay, Pink Suit, you're not doing nothing. Are you just the manager?
I yeah, I don't know how Sanjay plays into this. He's just hanging around. He doesn't want to drop
Sanjay.
his pencil.
Okay.
There we go. Satnam. There, I was getting there.
Satnam Singh. AEW announced today that the first ever NBA player to be drafted from India has signed with the
Yes.
company and will be training at the Nightmare Factory in Atlanta. Well, thank you, Nick, for that, because I definitely needed that information. And
Yeah.
now it looks like hockey's on for me. So I like hockey, but
No,
for
I
right
got
now,
it.
I'm going to pause it a little bit.
What am I getting? Oh, I think I'm getting a Dark Side of the Ring. No, I
Oh,
knew he was
yeah.
an NBA player. I heard about him. I had heard about him coming to wrestle. I had no idea that there was even a possibility that he was going to show up tonight. Just could
Hmm.
not remember his first name. But yes, he will be training. He will be developing, and I guess he's going to be a part of ROH, whatever that looks like. So interesting. That was from last. That was from September last year.
So he has been training since then?
Yes.
Okay.
So I knew he was in the system. I knew he was involved. Completely lost, slipped my mind. So the fact that he was the one that popped up out of the darkness surprised me. The Gino Hernandez story is on the screen right now. But that being said, folks, let us know what you think of the show tonight. Let us have your ratings. Drop them in the box. Out of 10, how did you like the show? LJ, you want to take a swing at your rating?
I'm gonna go with a 9 out of 10 because everything else was golden. It would have been a 10. Just give me like a little extra longer women's match, guys. I'm a stickler for that.
I understand. Man, I don't think I've ever given a 10 out for a show that wasn't a pay-per-view.
You did say this was pay per view level though, so
Touche, touche. I'll give it a 10. I got a lot. I didn't much care for the whole thing at the end, but the match itself was good enough. And I understand there's a bit of an angle for their ROH show and blah, blah, blah. So I'm good with that. I'll give it a 10. Screw it. I'm feeling generous. It's Easter. Let's give it a
hey,
10.
that's pretty good. So Alice agrees. She says 10 out of 10 for LJ and KJ. Thank you, Allie. Tag team partner. Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
That's
Sing. Oh, I was his Sing versus almost in a veer or not veer on a pole match. Yes.
it.
With Aziz as the special guest referee with no name more than 4 letters. I agree. That is how you book a show. No name is longer than
Dial it all
4
in.
letters.
To quote Spinal Tap, but these go to 11. 11 out of 10. But these go to 11. Yeah, no, I mean, it was a great show. I mean, the opening match, CM Punk, Penta, I thought they turned it. We said they're going to have to bring some energy. They're going to have to bring some heat because the show was starting on a high note. And sometimes we get a big letdown after that big opening match. Not so much tonight. And to me, the surprise of the night ends up being the Team Taz against Lee and Swerve. Might have been the
Yep.
match of the night. That's why the show has to get a 10 for me. If that's the match of the night and all the other matches were solid, I'm good with it. I mean,
To me, the match of the night was either the first one or the Keith Lee Hobbs. Yeah. Yes, women's tag team champions. Yes. We're gonna get belts made.
go get the belts made, right? But yeah, no, I mean, a great show from start to finish. What does this mean for Joe? He's the new look. I think Nick said it in 2022. We have Samoa Joe with a belt around his waist. I could be happier. This was a guy that looked like his career was done. He was relegated to being an announcer or a producer, but a change of environment and somebody understanding who you are as a person, as a wrestler. Boom, here we go. The Owen Hart Classic continues. We're more qualifying coming. Friday's going to be a crazy night. Remember, we're on the air at 7, not in the usual time. So we'll be on at 7. And then we'll roll right through SmackDown as well. And yeah, a lot of content coming, LJ. We got news tomorrow. We got Will. We got Impact. It doesn't stop, folks. Tune
No,
in, enjoy, let everyone you know we're having fun. Did you enjoy the show?
I did. Did you?
I did. I had fun hanging out with you. It's always a
Yes.
pleasure, always a laugh. Always
Yes.
appreciate the fans, all of our fans who come out and make these shows what they are. They keep us talking, keep us chatting. When I mean, this was one of those nights where the chat was tricky because we kept staring at the TV. But
I mean, how could you not? With the amount, if you watch this, you can see why we were a little stone faced sometimes because we're like, oh my god.
yeah,
So
it might be another reason too. But other than that, we're good. Is it the
yes.
bad that the afterbirth of the main event was the low point of the show? It really
Okay.
was. It was the one.
Okay. We're gonna rephrase that as aftermath, and have it be a less gross. How about do that?
Yes, there is a contingent out there that choose to use afterbirth as a means for a ugly, afterbirth.
Yes.
To a
No,
match.
I know.
No,
I
I
know.
know. But yeah, let's go with aftermath. Math, aftermath.
Aftermath.
But yeah, no, it was that was the low point of the show. I really think. Like, I mean, I know the women's match was a bit short. It
But
was
it
what it
did
was.
do its job. I will give
Yeah,
it that.
there
Like
you go.
it. Yeah. Sorry, LJ. My cornet came out. It's all good. It's all good. Sometimes it just comes out. Sometimes.
Right, it happens. It happens.
Just happens. But
Yeah.
yes, I think other than it being a little short, but it did make it made the point it was trying to make. So I'm happy with that. And Tony, like he said, weren't getting a lot of interviews tonight, and we didn't. So
No, very minimal. No long-winded promos. I mean, there's a time and place for a good promo, and some people say, "Well, KJ, that's how they build the stories with da 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 da." A lot happened tonight. I mean, they built that MJF Wardlow story. They continue to stack that block of Jenga, and it doesn't stop. It just keeps getting higher, and they're doing it without a whole lot. I mean, there was no promo to do it tonight. You did it perfectly. Warlow's over. It's great. I mean, what a show. What a show.
yes, absolutely. It is just what it's a great show, pay-per-view level, like you said, and storylines have progressed, and I think it'll be great. And yes, tomorrow you guys got to come back because we got Impact, and me and Chris are doing Impact, and Will has a fancy video for you.
Yeah.
So
Will's going live. LJ's going live. Chris is going live. I'm going live with Will, I think, based on
I,
you
th-
going live and then going live. So that
I
leaves
think
me
so.
because Ali, the new girl, she'll be going up on the news, maybe, streaming kind of live. So yeah, we're here all day and we don't stop. We'll be back Friday and Saturday and Sunday. LJ, I think it's time to just bid everyone adieu.
Yes, I hope everybody has a good evening, afternoon, morning, whenever you're watching this, whether it's live with us or when you wake up and you need to put something on in the background. So I hope you have a good rest of your day or night. And I think the show was pretty awesome. 9 out of 10 for me, 10 out of 10 for KJ. And it looks like everybody in the chat really agrees with that roughly, is 9 or 10. So you guys got to come back tomorrow and just watch more wrestling with us, hang out more. Yeah.
Absolutely. But it's always a pleasure, LJ. I will do
Yes.
this one more time because I haven't done it yet, but or I haven't done it in a minute. But we are the Wrestling for Life Network. Is there a comment before I don't want to miss anybody? Have a good night. No, it's just Ali. Folks,
Yes,
give Ali
Allie.
some love. She made her debut tonight on the our weekly birthday here on the Wrestling for Life Network. But give her some love. If you haven't checked out her news update, please do so, and she'll be back tomorrow. She's the newest member of the fam, so we want to make her feel welcome and a part of the community. So let her know that you appreciate her efforts. And
Yes.
LJ and her are going to be hitting it up on Friday, so you guys are going to get a double dose. Just keeps getting better, ladies and gentlemen. And I guess that kicks off the whole We Are the Wrestling for Life Network. We are here all day, every day. We do not stop. Tune in, tell all your friends, tell your neighbors, your cousins. You see a random with a wrestling t-shirt, you tell them about us. This is the place. We're only growing. We started in the basement and we're heading all the way out, and we are not stopping until we hit our goals and we're on the beach with a Mai Tai. But folks, it's for you, the fans. Thank you very much. Have a good night. LJ, toodles.
Bye bye.
See you on the flip side.